Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to today's episode of Not Quite News. We got lots of stories for you today, starting out with Captain America, Ariana Grande, wardrobe malfunctions, all kinds of good stuff, so let's jump right in.
Alright guys, so if you haven't already heard, Marvel released a new trailer for their upcoming movie, Captain America Civil War. Now if it didn't have already enough hype, it just got even bigger. Towards the end of the trailer, there was a certain superhero people were questioning if he was going to show up or not. And that hero happened to be SpiderMan.
He is in it, I saw the trailer. Can confirm.
It is officially confirmed, and he's pretty young, past his young counterparts who seem to be older. This is about 19-year-old Peter Parker. So this is the youngest we've officially seen in the movie screen. And this is the first time we'll actually see him in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Wasn't he that young in the
first one?
All of them, really. He's in high school, right? Yeah, and with Tobey Maguire.
I mean, they were, but they didn't sound or seem young. They were always like maybe late 20s. This guy is actually 19 years old, the actor.
I'm excited, dude. Spider-Man's one of my favorite heroes.
Dude, I was already excited with Black Panther. Now we got Spider-Man. It's about to get real.
Yeah, dude.
It does come out, I believe, May 5th, or at least that weekend.
Cinco de Mayo.
Oh yeah, that's right. It sure
You
is.
get drunk and go watch the movie. There you go.
There you go. The internet pretty much exploded over this, especially the fact that the Spider-Man suit is pretty classic.
I didn't like the suit.
I do. It's just a little different.
No, that's not, in my mind, that's not what he looks like.
But anyways, if you haven't seen it, we're going to leave a link in the description. Check it out. It's worth it. Get hype.
So moving on to some Hillary Clinton news. She has just been endorsed very publicly by one of the Grand Dragons of the California chapter KKK. His name is Will Quigg. And as I said, it was a very public endorsement. The reasoning behind it, though, was not very solid. He took some shots at Donald Trump, which, again, always funny.
Oh, yeah.
It kind of stopped there, like, maybe they know, like, how volatile or how venomous they are, how poisonous they are, so they're, I like Hillary, so that nobody then votes for Hillary.
Right. I was thinking that when I first heard about it. It's just like, they hopped from Trump to Hillary, and they realized, like, oh, crap. We're going to hop on the Trump train. Nobody's going to vote for him now. He's with the KKK. Let's hop on the Hillary bandwagon and stop her. Wouldn't they hop on Bernie Sanders too then if they want to stop that whole thing?
Those people cannot be sane to believe what they believe.
No.
So who knows, man? No one's going to care about this.
No.
Like the media's not going to... It's Hillary Clinton. The media won't give a shit. It's
Bill's
yeah,
wife,
right. That's how it's always been. It's annoying, but...
As annoying as they are, they do exist and they are real. I mean, don't get me wrong. They are stuck in the past. They can't move on. It's just a racist group who believes that they're the best.
Oh, you're talking about the KKK?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the Clintons.
I like Bill.
That kind of fits them too. They're stuck in the past.
To a degree.
Nobody wants Bushes. Why the fuck do we want Clintons?
I don't know, because people actually like Clinton because...
Nobody likes Clintons. She's a woman, that's why.
Oh, you talking about Hillary? I thought you talking about Bill.
Bill's a fucking perv.
We are all pervs, come on, to a degree.
But nobody acts on it. Or almost nobody acts on it. He does.
The black folks still love Bill. I like Bill. He's cool. Recently, pop sensation and artist Ariana Grande actually hosted the Saturday Night Live this past Saturday.
I didn't watch it, but I saw on Hulu.
Neither did I, but I saw a couple clips of it. Pretty much, she did a skit where she was in a record company as an intern, where she did covers of Britney Spears and Whitney Houston. Also, she did a parody of Family Feud, where she was pretending to be Jennifer Lawrence. Then later tonight, she did a musical performance, a live musical performance, where she kind of had a wardrobe malfunction.
There's no such thing as a wardrobe malfunction.
You don't think so?
Put some fucking clothing on that fits you. and like Janet Jackson in the Super Bowl.
Or Nicki Minaj in Good Morning America. But see, here's the thing I have a problem with. As a dude, I'm curious. I'm like, oh shoot, I'm thinking, the spring Break Titties gonna popped out, but nothing. It's just a jacket that fell off. I didn't think it was a big deal.
It really wasn't. Everyone's always bashing her now. Have you noticed that? Like anything she does, everyone's hopping on.
Don't get me wrong. You know, she's still growing up. You know, she's gonna obviously make mistakes.
She's like 22.
Right. I mean, she's still got a lot of growing up to do. Come on, you can't tell me at 22 you know exactly what you're gonna do every time.
No, true. But at 22, I knew I wasn't gonna talk shit about my country, lick donuts that I don't buy on security footage. Like, to me, that's a worse thing to do than, or a bigger deal than, you know, the wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, but you weren't always in the limelight or the spotlight either as a young child.
True. I mean, don't get me wrong. I did some stupid shit. But,
oh yeah, we all have.
You know, by the time I was 22,
You were kind of level-headed at that point.
Yeah.
When you don't have a chance to be a child and you're always in the limelight, it's kind of hard to, you know.
I suppose. I mean, that's never something that either of us will experience. But
Not yet, at least.
WhereWhitePeopleMeet.com. Now, this is a dating site.
There's an actual thing called whitepeoplemeet.com.
Yeah, apparently it's a new thing. It's a fairly new website, just a few months old.
Okay, that's not bad.
They started in Utah, where in Salt Lake City, which is the capital city, 90% of that population, approximately, is white. So they said, hey, lots of white people here. White people probably, you know, typically want to date white people.
Yeah, okay.
Let's start it up.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
And of course, it's been attacked as racist. They had a billboard put up in Salt Lake City that the city forced them to take down.
Time out. Why is this racist?
Beats me. I don't know. What about, like, black people meet?
You know,
Right.
What's okay?
I don't know. Black people want to date black people, fine.
Okay, right.
Date who you want to date. Don't go on the site if you don't want to date white people.
You would think, right?
What the hell?
Side note, I did go speed dating at an anime convention in Milwaukee. I will try blackpeoplemeet.com and eHarmony if that sinks in. Just so you know.
I've never been on black people, but eHarmony's been around for a long ass time.
Right.
Dude.
And then you got Christian Mingle. You know.
Yeah.
You've got all these. You know. All right. You only go here if you're Christian. You go here if you're black and you're white. And, you know. You only go here if you're white.
Right.
I do not see the issue, and I do not see how that is racist. And if it is, then in that case, blackpeoplemeet.com is pretty racist as well.
Exactly.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm all for my black folks. Black Lives Matter, but this is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, Christian Mingle. That's another one. So if you're a Christian and you go to Christian Mingle, by this logic, that means that you are, I mean what? Discriminating against all other religions?
If you're Jewish or Muslim, you can't go there. So
Right. Or if you're a 55-year-old woman and you go to ourtime.com, which is for singles over 50.
don't forget about Cougar Life.
No cougar life. So you're a 55-year-old woman, you go on the site, you're ageist now because you want to date somebody your own age.
Right. I mean, I'm 21. I don't want to date anybody 55.
Right. It's just blown way up and it doesn't even make any sense anymore.
Please, folks, find something that actually is racist and stop trying to blow things out of proportion that aren't really necessary. Like this next story I'm about to cover here. This is a whole different ballgame, and I do agree it's racist. Restaurant Joe's Crab Shack in Minnesota actually had what they call an authentic photo of two African American males being hung, and it was it was like a comedy sketch in a newspaper with a bubble around it saying, "All I said was I didn't like gumbo."
That is so wildly inappropriate.
It is.
For a restaurant.
Exactly.
For anyone really to have, but especially like a family restaurant. Who thought that was a good idea?
It took two African American customers to realize, like, holy crap, this thing is etched into a table. Why? The Ignite Restaurant Group, Joe's Crab Shack parent company, addressed this by saying, "We take this matter very seriously," and the photo was immediately removed.
Is it Joe's Crab Shack? Or Joe's Crab Shack?
Crap. Yeah, either one. I'm not reading that. How long has that been there?
I'd have to imagine since, you know, the birth of the restaurant.
And imagine if no one had said anything, this would still be there to this day.
To make it worse, the joke bubble. Like,
right?
All I said was I didn't like gumbo. I mean, if I'm being honest, it's a little funny. Just because I have a fucked up sense of humor, I suppose.
You do, you know?
By normal people's standards. But for that to be in a public place like that, on display, where you're trying to make money, and where a good chunk of your customers are going to be black.
Yeah.
Like, what are you thinking? Alright guys, that's all we got for you today. Before you go, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Stick around a little bit longer. We do have some funny things that didn't quite make it into the show. Not that. I am Matt.
I'm Jeremy.
And we will see you next week.
See
Sad day.
Whatever. It was
You
awesome.
make me sad sometimes.
Deal with it.
They have a bunch of pictures underneath like a glass plate
Right.
on the table.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's,
Crab Shack, Crab Shack.
alright, because I'm pretty sure it says Crap Shack in the script.
Anyways.
Oh, you think we'll be famous?
Damn straight. Make us famous, people. We love you.